So I just came back from the supermarket. I was grocery shopping, and there was this kind of old dude in front of me. He was in his late 50s, I would say, and he actually looked really unhealthy. He was kind of fat and, this really bad skin, all red spots in the face, kind of greasy hair, and he really did not look well at all. And I saw what he was buying. He was standing right in front of me in the queue, and he just had a six-pack of beer, some frozen pizza, and some white bread. That was it. And while I was waiting, I actually realized behind me in the queue there was a young girl who basically bought the same stuff that that old dude did. She also bought some beer, she also bought pizza, and then she had some kind of toast bread. And she, on the other hand, looked really healthy, really vibrant. She really had that glow, so to say, that some young people just have. And I was thinking, like, this old dude is buying exactly the same stuff that this young woman is buying. How can they be so different? How can they appear so different? And of course, the only difference between them basically is their age. This dude was probably 30, maybe even more years older than that young woman. And that is the only difference between them, though, because they are putting the same stuff into their body. They are actually eating, they're consuming the same products, basically, based on what they bought there. And this means that eventually this woman is gonna end up something like he is now if she keeps eating like that, if she keeps buying that kind of unhealthy food. And it really got me thinking why people, especially at a young age, cannot make that connection between the food that they put inside their body, the food they consume, and the beverages they drink, and the effects, especially the long term effects that that is gonna have on their body, on their mind as well, on their spirit, on basically the essence of who they are. And let's face it, I mean, young people, they have horrible nutrition. I mean, I was like that too. I just recently graduated from college, but during my 5 years of university studies, I drank way too much. I ate really, really unhealthy, basically frozen food, stuff that you can make in the microwave, or some kind of pasta that I would just bake together with cheese, any kind of cheese. And I really didn't manage to incorporate a lot of vegetables and fruits into my diet. And I really didn't care. I mean, I was young, I didn't give a shit. I felt healthy, I looked healthy, and there was really no reason to think about that kind of stuff. But now, as I get older, I realize that this is just something that is called availability bias. It basically means that your brain works that way that it only pays attention to the stuff that is right in front of them. So if you look into the mirror and you're 20 years old and you see that you look good, you don't care about your nutrition at all. You just keep drinking the booze, you keep downing the beers, you keep eating the unhealthy meals in between drinking sessions, you keep eating fast food, and it really does not matter to you how you treat your body because what you see of your body still looks good. It's the availability bias, as I said. And this changes over time, though, and very gradually, so you don't notice it if you don't pay attention. If you don't pay very close attention, you will not notice how you age and how you step by step get less and less healthy, how you get a little bit fatter every year, how you get more and more wrinkles, how your skin gets worse and worse. And I actually started noticing that when I was around 25, 26, that all the partying, all the boozing, all the unhealthy food really take its toll. And so I made some changes in my diet and figured out ways how to really improve my health. But still, I see this young generation messing up their lives basically by not paying attention to what they eat and how they fuel their bodies right away. I mean, you can pay attention to that as soon as you start cooking for yourself, as soon as you move out. It's all up to you what you put in your body and how you treat your body. It's basically your decision. And just because people don't make that connection between how they look 30 years from now and what they put into their body right now, doesn't mean that they should not pay attention to it. So, what I would invite you to do, strongly recommend you to do, when you are not able to make that connection in your mind between the food that you're buying right now, when you're just in your early 20s or mid 20s, and the effects that it will have on the rest of your life, basically, until you die, I would really invite you that you pay attention to the kind of food that people buy in the grocery store. Really pay attention to what people buy that are standing in the queue in front of you, just like I did today. And if you see people who are a little bit older, maybe in their 50s or even 60s, and they have very unhealthy eating habits, as you can tell from the stuff that they buy, look them in the faces and really see how they look. You will see the difference. You will notice that these people look a lot more unhealthy than other people at the same age, also in their 50s maybe. But you will see that these people who buy healthy food, they will look a lot younger, they will look a lot more vibrant, they will just look more alive, so to say. So trick your brain into really caring about what kind of food you buy for yourself. And you can trick your brain by forcing it to really pay attention and make that connection between the food that you buy right now and how you will look like in 30 years. Good luck with that.